Hey everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my first ever Q&A on any of my previous YouTube channels. This is my first ever Q&A, and the reason why I've never done one is because I've always thought, oh, you need to have lots of followers on Twitter for people to send you questions. I have 2, so if you're not following me on Twitter, please go follow me. But I hardly ever post on there actually. The only thing I do post on there is tweets and thumbnails, but hey, you never know. Please go down there and follow me on my Twitter. But today I'm going to be doing my first ever Q&A. Obviously no one is going to send me questions, but I did actually get sent one question which I will leave on screen right now, which is something like, what are those red things in your ears? So that gave me the idea of, let's do a Q&A. So I wrote my own questions, which I think is probably what people would like to know, or which I've been asked in the past. So that is what I'm going to be doing today, and as you can see, I'm on my bed again. Well, you can't really see my bed, but I've got my dressing gown on, I've got a blanket over me, I'm in my pyjamas because, actually what is the time? Oh, it's 7:30, so, getting old. So the first question we have got is, what are those red things in my ears? So, ow, there's something in my eye. So these red things right here are actually called hearing aids. So if you don't know what there's still something in my eye. So if you don't know what these red things are, then they are called hearing aids. So what that basically does is allow me to hear more than what I can't hear. Did that make sense? I don't think it did. But what that means is that I can't really hear that well. I do have quite a bit of hearing, except I think there's about, I actually have no idea, but I'm gonna guess around this much. Wait, no, maybe not that much. Say this is everyone's hearing, and then I'm probably like here, maybe. So I need hearing aids to be able to get me up to here. So these red things here are called molds, which they use to form the shape of your ear so they actually go in. And then this white part, which used to previously be red and silver, but this white part here, that white part is actually a hearing aid, so that is what it's called. And top part has a microphone, so if you like it, it's sort of like a microphone receiver and a speaker. So I have a microphone at the top, which then gets transferred through this tube into my ear, which goes closer to my eardrums, which makes it louder, which means I can hear you, which means I can hear myself, which also means I've run out of ideas, but that is what it does. They are called hearing aids. So my next question is, how long do you have hearing aids? How long did you have? I still have them. So how long have you had hearing aids for? So I've had hearing aids for since I was 4 years old. I think that's right. So I've had hearing aids since I was 4 years old, and these are actually a genetic, is that the word, genetic? I think so. A genetic passed down from generation. So my dad actually wears hearing aids, and thanks Dad. But because of him, I have to wear hearing aids basically. No, it's not like that. That's quite mean actually. So it has been passed down from my dad, so he wears hearing aids, and then that got passed down to me, which means I have to wear hearing aids, but to be honest, they don't really bother me. I put them in the morning when I wake up, or sometimes I don't, and then take them out when I go to bed. You forget they're there really. So the next question is, I think came up quite a few times in my massive tech unboxing video, which is my most viewed video on this channel, so I kind of want to do another one of them. But the question was that I got pretty much all the time was, am I rich, or am I wealthy, am I spoiled, and anything like that. So the first thing I'm going to say is, yes, I am spoiled, but I'm not like, God, what's happened? Yes, I am spoiled, but I'm not like a spoiled, I don't know how to word it. I'm not extremely like over spoiled. Like if I ask for something, I don't just click my fingers and I get it. That's not how this sort of thing works. So anything that I have, I've either got for birthday or for Christmas, because my mum works at a department store where they sell tech products, and because of that she then gets a discount, which means I then get certain things cheaper for birthday and Christmas. So a little rundown. My MacBook right here. This was actually a on display MacBook, so you know when you go into like the shops and you get to play around with it. This was actually one of them, so there was a significant price decrease, plus she gets a discount, so that meant that this was a significant price cheaper, and it works just as well. So that is how I got this. So it wasn't a brand new one at £1,000. It is quite a significant price drop because it was a display one. And then these lights which I'm using right now, these are super cheap. I think they're like 30 to 40 pounds, which I actually, no, my nan bought them for me for my Christmas present. My camera, which was from all of my family members, from everyone just put a bit of money in and I was able to get it. The Google Home was on a, I don't know why I'm actually explaining this, but the Google Home was on a sale, so there was a price drop on that. So everything that I have, I'm not necessarily rich, but we're not poor, like, if that makes sense. So basically, like, if I need a new pair of shoes, I will be able to go out and buy a new pair of shoes, but I'm not gonna, like, if all of a sudden my camera stops working and I need a new one tomorrow, I'm obviously not going to get it. So that explains that sort of thing, and yeah, I hope that sort of answers the question. So the next question is, how old am I? So when I did my buying 2 pairs of Yeezys from the holiday video that I did back in August, it said in the title at 14 years old, and the question that I got all the time was, well, it's not really a question, it's more of a statement, but you're not 14 years old, look about 5, you look about 2 years old, blah, 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 blah. I'm 15, well, I'm not 15 yet, but I will be in March. I'm 15 years old in March, so I am currently 14 years old, and I don't know, what do you want, my passport's birth certificate to prove it? I don't know, but I'm 14, so you never know, when I'm 90 years old, hopefully I live that long, I might look about 50. Bonus, I've never said that in my life. So the next question is, which I got in shot on iPhone 8 video, was what did I use to edit that video and what do I use to edit my videos? So for my videos I use Final Cut Pro 10. I love that editing software. I use it for all of my videos for nearly, actually over a year now. I think I got it back in February or the end of January, something like that. But before that I was actually using iMovie. iMovie does just as good, but I really like Final Cut Pro 10 because it's just that one step up, and it's what professional YouTubers use to edit their videos. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go down there, give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and you will see me in my next video, which will be next week. So see you later, goodbye. What am I doing? I'm a ghost. Actually, I'm really pale, so I kind of look like a ghost. Woo.